What's going on, guys? It's BigFunFan87, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to use iMovie on the second episode. And a lot of you guys have been having issues with my previous episode where I went in depth with iMovie, and you guys, I don't know. It's one of you guys told me if you can move text, and the answer is no. You cannot move text for some reason. I don't know why, but it's strange. There's a lot of bugs in the new iMovie, so I'm just giving you a heads up. So please, guys, wait for the hopefully if they do another update, which I'm pretty sure they will. So just stay tuned for that, and they will hopefully fix it or add or change it. But I don't know why they took it off, so that's kind of dumb. Either than that, we're gonna go ahead and continue. So one of you guys asked how do you export an iMovie. So say you have in your timeline, this is the timeline right here. Say you have everything edited and ready to go, ready to export it, and ready to have it to upload to YouTube. You can first go into Share. You can go to Share, of course. You won't find Share on the menu bar. Yeah, you won't find it. Oh yeah, you can find it on File and then Share, and then you can select these. Although it is exactly the same thing right here. You can share it to YouTube. Now, I would not suggest doing this because if you do it, it's just going to take a long time. Depending how long your video is, it's going to take a long time. It like doubles the time to upload to YouTube via iMovie. So don't do it. Just export it like I'm going to show you. So if you're gonna export it to YouTube, do it this way, and this is the normal way of exporting it to your computer. So you would go into Share, you go into File, and then you can go ahead and rename it to whatever you want. I'm gonna name it Intro 2 HD. I don't know. And then you can add a description if you wanted to. You can add tags. You can also change the size. It won't let you change. Like if you have 720. In this case, I do a 1280 by 720 video. You can't bump up the size. You just can't. It's impossible. Not in this world. But if you had 1080, you can bump it down to 720. Like this 720, you can bump it down to large. I'm gonna keep it at HD, and it also decreases the size. So if you were to increase it, it increases the size, of course. So it gives you a little preview right here, which is pretty nice. You can add to theater. In this case, I don't really use theater that much. Like if you do theater, basically allows you to, once you export it, it'll export to all of your devices, like on your iPod or your iPhone and your Apple TV, which is cool. So then you click next, and it's going to give you an option to save it to, like on your hard drive. It's going to be like this. So just click the down arrow to be more precise of where you're going to save it to. And you just click save. And then now it's going to export. As you can see, it gives you a new badge icon. You click on it. It gives you a option where it's now finished because this is only 5 seconds. So it doesn't take that long at all. You can also play it. There is music playing, but you can't hear it. Because I don't have it enabled. But you can also play it through here in full screen, of course. And then it gives you the title that you named it, which is cool. If you click on the arrow right here, it gives you an option to play, to rename it, or to delete it. You can also reveal it in event of where the file was when you exported it, and of course it's on my desktop. So that's cool. That's how you export. For one of you who asked. So that's how you export. Now the text, this is how I'll show you. I'll show you that it doesn't work, so I'm not lying to you. Let's go with soft edge. So I'm gonna just drag it onto the top. Of course, iMovie is very buggy, so it's slow. So I'm gonna put it into the top, of course. So if I go ahead and play it, you can't see it. I'm gonna change the color. So to change the color, you can either double click on the layer or the text layer, or you can go to adjust. Adjust is much easier. And then just double click on the text right here. And I'm going to change it to black so you guys can see it much better. So let's go back. Oh, goodness. I don't know why it does that. So let's go ahead and change it to black so you can see it much better. You can also increase the size of the font. You can also change the font. And if you don't like any of these fonts, you can click Show Fonts. And this will show you more fonts that you have on your MacBook that are installed. In this case, my favorite one is, they're all grouped in collection, family, and typeface, same with size. But I'm going to go with Typograph Pro, which is the one I always use on my thumbnails, well, my new thumbnails. So Typograph Pro, and of course it changes it. So that's really nice. So that is how you change the font and the color. But now getting to the point where you want to move it is the problem, because you can't. You can move it like this, like you can just space it, but you can't move it anywhere. You can't. Even if you try to click, even if you try to do command click, it won't work. So that's a bummer. You can, of course, reposition it to the center. You can have it center. You can have it to the right or to the left. You can have it bold, change the color and whatnot. That's basically all you can do in iMovie so far, which it sucks pretty bad. But until then, who knows? They might change it. So that is how you basically. Well, I hope I covered your issues with this. So if you guys enjoyed this small little iMovie tutorial, or kind of like a fix, then don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're new. I will be making more of these final iMovie tutorials in the long run, in the future. If you guys still have trouble, I will try to get to you as soon as possible. If not, then I'm sorry. But as you can tell, I uploaded 2 videos today because I didn't upload one yesterday because I was quite busy. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.